Alright guys, so today we're got the cam in for the drift trike. So we're going to throw the black Mamba cam in. We got 26-pound valve springs and then chrome alley push rods. So hopefully we don't blow it because I got to wait to order billet rods and flywheel. So we're going to get that going. I'll show you a little clip before and after so you guys can tell what the difference is. Just like idling, stuff like that, because there's not too many of that on YouTube. So I'll get a clip of it idling right now, then I'll drain the oil, start getting all this crankcase off, torque converter, and then Alex is showing up to help us out. So let's show you what it looks like idling. So the reason I did it that way is because my drain plug in the back is a pain to kind of get the pan on there and all that, and it was just easier for me to lift it and drain out the front. So that's why I did that way, in case you guys are wondering, saying why not just use the drain plug. Just because my sprocket's in the way of the drain pan and I don't want to over my floor. So now that's drained, we'll start working on the main drive clutch of the torque converter, and then the 4 bolts behind it, and then we can just swing the whole thing up out the way, try pulling the cover off. Alright, and then as I was saying, with it swiveling, so we're just going to kind of pick it up out the way so we don't have to take it a whole full thing off with the chain and all that. Just pull it out away from there, and then just kind of swivel it up out. It's hitting the header right now, but we'll deal with that later. Actually, I might deal with that first so I can get this bottom bolt. Let me get a flashlight so I can show you guys. Alright, that's better. So I can get that bottom bolt right there. It's still kind of in the way, but I should be able to get it if I just quit being a wimp about it. Yeah, so then cover case bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take those 6 off, and then from what I hear, you have to give it a little bit like a love tap with a hammer and kind of just shimmy it off. So we'll do that, and then after that we'll do header, spark plug, and then the head. Then we have to do the new valve springs and new push rods, and I'll take all those out before we do the cam anyway, so it's less interference kind of deal. So I'll just get this side cover out first and let the rest of the oil drain out, because I'm pretty positive from my method of doing it, I didn't get all the oil out. So we'll let it drain, and then we'll work on doing the head. We get a flashlight back again. There we go. So I got all 6 of them out. There's one there, there. Not this one that's on top, but the one underneath it, and then the bottom. Right there, yep. So from what I read and seen online, all you do is kind of take a hammer and kind of not really hit it hard, just kind of tap it a little bit and shift it side to side. What I'm going to do first though is put my oil pan completely under the motor, because there's a little gap here, because it's going to spill out everywhere, I have a feeling. So I gotta find a way to make it fit with that sprocket, and I think I'll be cleaning up stuff anyways, no matter what. So let's get a hammer and start tapping. So I'm lazy. I didn't feel like getting up, so I grabbed the closest heavy thing I could. So just an old pipe wrench. So we're just gonna kind of go around, just kind of tap it. And right there, that little tiny tap caused it to move. So now let's kind of go over here, take our hand, pull it, keep kind of just wiggling it out. As you can tell, as I predicted, I didn't get all the oil. Oh, that's a little too close. So still there, and I am praying that I'm hitting the oil bin. And it looks like I am. Sweet! So we're going to keep pulling this off the rest of the way, and we'll see when it's out. Alright, so I pulled it out, and I may have messed up a little bit, but I didn't think this was going to happen. I probably should watch a little more videos on it. So I'll get a little light going for you guys. So here's the crankcase that I pulled out, and there's the cam. So no big deal, there's a cam, right? Yay! Push rods fell through along with my, I believe that's my lifter. Yep, that's my lifter for this side. So, I think the exhaust stroke, that's exhaust stroke in the back there. That one is still actually in place. At least I know how they go now. So that'll help me out. So it's still in there. So this just fell down with the new one is all. So it pulled out with it. That goes back up in there like so. And then the lifter goes with it. Okay. So that ain't too bad as I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, I did not plan on the cam coming with the case. So that's stock cam. I'm going to let that drain a little bit and start working getting the head off. And the, well, yeah, getting the head off, I guess. Well, I don't need the head off. Just the header. I don't think I need any of that off, actually. I'm just going to take off the valve cap. And it should be overhead valves on this, so take that off, and then I'll show you guys the new cam compared to the old cam, and, well, I guess I'll try to take off the cap first, and I'll compare the cams, and then my new push rods, and throw the lifters back on. Alright, so you got these 4 bolts, one right here, one right here, one right here, and one underneath this wire, and then it's OHV, overhead valve. Pop these 4 off, and I should have both of my springs there. Well, so I'll pop these off, and then just lefty-loosey. Same with the crankcase. Once they broke free, they're pretty much hand loose. And there went my fly, which you guys can't see, so I don't have the flashlight on. But we're just going to put this one back on, if I can get it in there. Alright, and just like that, they're all broken free. And that was at 8 mil, so just, they're hand loose again. So just spin them by hand, they'll come right out. Alright, so 4 bolts, caps off, and this is where we get to the good stuff. So let me dim down that light a little bit, it's a little intense. So we got, these are your rockers, right here and here. And then up on top, the 2 springs. Those are my valve springs or whatever. I think they're stock like 9 pounds or something like that. So what I got upgrades of are the springs. So they're 26 pounds, the ones I got. Which means you'll be able to rev a little bit higher without valve floating, which means like the springs won't push them down enough. And then I also got upgraded push rods, which is this little piece down here, the rod. And then we got upgraded thicker ones, which I pretty positive will fit. If not, I'm throw the old ones back in. So Alex just got here, so let's go fuck with him. I messed up.
What'd you do?
I pulled the crankcase. The cam came with it.
Okay, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. So,
that's fine.
Other than that, that's all I messed up at.
That happens.
Zoom in. Okay.
I wish the wind was blowing, you know, the other way.
Oh yeah, it's a little cold. So Alex is pulling the intake right now. I'm gonna start pulling the exhaust. We'll get a close-up.
A lot of these bolts go in other places in these motors.
Yep.
It's not a huge deal.
So head's about on its way out. Yeah, 4 bolts holding the head. So pull intake, exhaust. We could have left the exhaust on, honestly. That might help. That's loose all the way.
Yeah, all the bolts aren't out all the way.
Then we can use my my summer rims for a workbench. That's the only thing I got.
You don't got a block of wood.
I got a diamond plate bed cover thing. What's that fucker still in? So after you get the 4 bolts, head comes right off. Horrible lighting. So there's the head.
Yep.
It ain't too bad, actually. I mean, it's a little
rich.
But I mean.
Now let's see what. Oh shoot, those were your caps.
Jowl pin.
Oh, okay. I thought those were your caps. I told you not to lose.
Nope, they're still there. Dowel pins right between your legs. So you don't want to lose that.
What casting head you have?
I'll get it. And then
if I can remember where the stupid casting is.
Piston. And then the gas is still good. We're just going to use everything. If there's anything, we're going to RTV it or copper spray it. Because, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Well, you don't have the RTC12 head, but oh well. These are actually called your lash caps. This little cap that goes over the stem. Yeah, I'm going to need little pliers.
This is horrible lighting to show them. Here, hold them in your hands.
26 pound is going to be the white line. Stocks this. Tin is about 10.8 pounds.
Yeah. So, it's going to be heavy. She's going to be able to rev real high. So there's that. So pretty much all you put the valve in there and you need a buddy kind of third party. You have to hold the valve on the backside.
Maybe. We might be able to get
unless he's a god.
Dot here. Got a little dot on the crank.
There we go. Dot there.
Yep. Those have to line up.
And then where's the dot on? The dot's the yellow on the new cam.
Yep. Those are gonna
so I'll show you once they're actually pushed in.
Your timing marks. Son of a bitch.
Fun, fun. Oh, that sounded healthy. Except you had it in the wrong spot, didn't you?
Yeah, well, and they're helical cut gears.
So you put them in, they'll spin anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Lined up.
Let me show them it lined up then.
You got a dot and a dot.
Yeah. So, how there's 2 dots lined up, they just have the dot on the new cam yellow. So if you're dumb, you'd understand where it is. So dot and dot go together. And then as long as the lifters are, yep, they're still in there.
Yep.
Alright.
And then, so next thing is getting the can, or this all lined up.
Crankcase back on.
Thank God Jake didn't break the gasket.
Because I'm a champ at what I do. Thank you. And yeah, you guys have to move that out the way.
But, and this is the pain in the ass part, trying to get the cam to line back up on the boss.
Shit.
This would work perfect if you had a milled head.
Yeah. So,
but you don't have a milled head.
I was dumb. I ordered the wrong ones. So, I got ordered up different ones now. So, we're going to use the stock ones and probably bend them within the first pull. So, it's 26 pounds?
Yeah. They don't. That's the stage 1 kit for the NR Racing kit.
Does it come with push rods?
No.
Well, let's hope that it works.
I mean, I've been.
Alright, so we did our preliminary. Oh, was that bright? No. There we go. We did our preliminary pulls, like 8 or 9 of them.
Which way is choke on and off?
If you just move it, you put choke on.
Okay.
So choke's on. He's going to pull her now and pray that everything works. Did you push the spark plug all the way on? Do you have the gas still kinked? I'll bet you have to fill the bowl up again.
Probably.
Ooh.
Oh, I saw. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
she was, but
The cold-blooded son of a bitch is what it is.
yeah, it's very cold-blooded apparently. Apparently I was fucking with it and eventually pulled and got it going. It's a lot nastier sounding now, and it shoots flames. Alright, so it's the next day. We played with it, and it did not like the extra power with my worn-out belt. Where did it go? So we bought a new one, and now we can show you the idling and it running a little bit. So, new belt on there, because another one was destroyed. You want to give her a pull?
Yeah. I'm reading instructions.
Yeah, turn it on first. Here, you're good.
I think that's, wait, that's choke.
That's choked on.
That's
Starter. It likes to choke.
I don't think I have it on. I think that's off, Jake.
No, it's on.
Okay. Yeah, give it a little bit.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. Okay, start. Keep it running. So it's a lot louder and there's a lot more of a chop to it. So, but yeah, that's how you put on the cam. Next video will be us testing it and putting a tack on it because we have stock internals, or at least mostly stock internals. So we want to make sure that we don't over rev past about 6 grand so we don't separate the rod. So we're talking about 6 grand, that's where we're putting a tack on. So that's the next video, you guys. You'll see that probably in 2 days. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and then we'll just keep going on the drip trike for the next video. See you guys later.